Cheers, everyone! A few weeks ago, I showed you how the Plipbox work on this pimped up Amiga 500 of mine. I run into a lot of problems regarding resetting the Amiga. If I reset the Amiga, the Arduino will not work afterwards. So I had to climb under the desk and unplug and replug the Arduino to make it work again. One of you gave me a very nice hack to do on the Plipbox. Dr. Dave's Diversion sent me a comment and also an email with a picture of the hack. That way we can use the reset signal and attach it to the reset signal of the Arduino, so that when we press Control Amiga Amiga, the Arduino gets a reset signal and resets. And the theory is that it's supposed to work well afterwards. I want to give this a try, so let's do just that. But here is a very quick recap of what the problem was. As you can see, the Amiga gets an IP when it boots and everything is working. But if it for some reason needs to reboot, and that does happen every now and then on the Amiga, it just don't work. It ends with this error message saying it's taking too long and it needs to retry and please wait. And this will go on forever. When this happens, I need to power cycle the Arduino like this under the desk, and then it works again. Quite annoying, so let's fix that. So let's heat up the iron, unplug the Plipbox and get to work. So what we need to do is to add a budge wire between this pin, which sends us a reset signal when reboot, and if we look on the other side, it has a reset pin on the third pin. So if we turn it around, it will be on this pin. So let's do that. First, we need to pre-tin the cables to make it easier to solder. And I usually like to use a bit of flux. It makes everything easier. And I like easier. Let's first attach it to the reset signal from the parallel port, like this. And then we just need to bend the cable and make it rest on the third pin, like this. And there we have it. Just a tiny blob of solder, like this. I never trust my eyes. I always check if I've bridged something with the continuity meter. I think that's the safest. So this is how it looks. It's time to put it back into the Amiga and test it. So let's plug it in. Hopefully it still works. Next plan is to find power from inside the Amiga. And it is booting, so I think at least I haven't bridged something that destroyed the Amiga. So let's check if the Plipbox still works. Let's go online. And it seems to be working. And I got an IP address. Now a quick reboot. And as you remember, this used to make the Plipbox don't function anymore without a power cycle. So let's see if it's any better now. And fingers crossed. And it's working. A great success. And maybe test it as well. Let's visit frogfind.com, my favorite search engine from all my old computers. And it works. I would call that a great success. Thanks a lot, Dave. Very much appreciated. I love it when you guys do things like this. Tell me how to make my setups better and give me tips on things to try and things like that. I hope you continue to do that, because it's one of my great joys about having this YouTube channel. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to Dave and to those of you who have sent me tips earlier. Cheers. I hope you have a wonderful evening.